So welcome to the first episode of What Else Can You Do With Your Logo, and this is going to be the first thing that we're going to recreate. You know, a lot of people had been asking how to do this stuff and it was like too complicated, so let's jump in. Select your logo or select your text, your name, or whatever you want to, you know, recreate that kind of effect. The first thing we're going to do, basically you need a vector file. So if you're importing a word mark or something like that, it needs to be vector in EPS or AI. So from there, we're gonna press Shift+X or press this little arrow thing here and swap fill and stroke. So we're gonna need to be in stroke first. I'm gonna ungroup this because everything is grouped at the moment, and we basically need to cut these in multiple ways. So I'm gonna delete this part with the direct selection tool. You can select here. So basically this is the ending of the P. We need to remove some of the endings and cut these in pieces. Because we're gonna work with the blend tool. Release compound path, you know, these are like combined together. I'm gonna go and click to release compound path, and right now I can move you know, freely all, you know, all the shapes and elements. I'm gonna select this, select the squeezer tool. You can find it right here or long press it, you know, usually is the erase tool. Switch it to squeezer tool. And from here I'm gonna cut this anchor point of the P and this. I won't remove anything, I'm just gonna leave it there. Select these two. Actually, wait a sec, I also need to cut this also in pieces with the squeezer tool with this. I'm gonna press here this anchor point, select this, and cut it here also. I'm gonna select these and see what happens if I apply the blend. Go to Objects, Blend, Make. So the thing is, it basically created the center line of the P, and this is what we need to do with all the text, because we're gonna recreate the effect on the central line, and we're gonna remove basically the rest of the lines. So the first step is good. We have a line, we know where's the center at the moment. Basically how to achieve this single line, you double click on this, the blend tool. You hit previews, you go to specified steps, and you type in 1. Not 2, not 3, just 1. Okay. From here we're going to do the same thing with this part and this part. We just cut it in pieces with the squeezer, and as you can see we can select and highlight these two. So we're going to do the same thing. Sorry, not like that. Go to Object, Blend, Make. So it created another central line. From here I'm gonna go and expand this and click OK. I'm gonna ungroup them, right click on group. I'm going to actually combine these together, bring this here somewhere and connect these also. Now here, as you can see, it's not connected, these two anchor points. We're gonna need to connect them, and I'm gonna select the join tool. You can select, usually it's the shape tool right here, it's under the brush. You select the join tool, you just circle these in, and it just you know, grouped these two, joined these, basically these two anchor points. So now we're ready with the letter P. The same thing is basically applied to the rest of the letters. It's kind of difficult because every letter is different. The A letter is kind, you know, it has a, it's also like complicated because it's going together with the N. So basically I need to recreate that also and see, you know, let's just jump in and see how we can basically recreate. The first thing I'm gonna do is remove this part, this, and these. So now everything is open. From here I'm going to cut also. Actually first I'm gonna release compound path. I'm going to cut this with the squeezer tool. I need to cut these, all the angles, I mean all the anchor points, basically in pieces. Same thing applies to this one. Select it again, and you kind of get the idea how it's done. Everything basically needs to be cut, you know, in pieces. So as you can see, this is cut in pieces. Now I can go to object, blend, and make. It created a line there. I'm gonna do the same thing with this. Go to object, blend, make, object, blend, make. As you can see, they're like really small, tiny lines, but we can eventually increase the size of that. Select them all, go to object, expand, go click OK. From here, I'm gonna expand this. You don't increase it like this or like this. You go in the specific. As you can see, the guideline with the pink, it's guiding me like where I need to go down. Basically goes here. As you can see, it's imperfect, but this is the center point. This is the center point that the guideline just created. The blend tool or whatever. But anyways, we're gonna correct that later if we want. Now the thing is with the A, I will do it sharp, and after that I'm going to correct it. I think that's how I did it also in the tutorial. In that quick footage on Instagram. Object, expand, okay. Wait a minute. Was that expanded? Interesting. Yeah. On group, this was all already expanded, so we're good. I'm gonna increase the size. So it's something like that. I'm going to actually on group. Let me see this one. On group. Select these and I'm gonna connect them. I'm gonna connect these, and first I'm going to do an approximately like this. This is how it should be. Okay, I'm going to now pull this a little bit here, and this here. It should be somewhere around this point. And we're ready with the letter A. Now we're gonna go into the letter P, do the same thing, scissor tool, again and again and again. Go to object, blend, make. Object, blend, make, and again object, blend, make. As you can see, it didn't do it right, but you basically can recreate it how you want. You don't need to use the blend all the time. You also like found was the central point there, and you can like recreate it manually also if you want. I don't know why it's not recreating it how it should go. Let me check this out. If I extend this, yeah. So this is what happens basically. I just extended this line here, the inner line, the bottom, this one, and now it created this in the right way. I'm gonna decrease this here, go until up here. Alright. Oh, wait a sec, I need to expand this object, expand, okay, on group. And now we're gonna see where this goes. There you go. I'm gonna connect this with this. I'm gonna go and make this disappear, this anchor point, because we don't need that. Same thing goes here. I'm gonna go a little bit more back with this and increase this one, extend this one actually. Okay, select the pen tool again. Why does that show? Okay, there you go. Great. Great. Make sure in the sharp edges you don't have any anchor points. For example, don't have an anchor point here or here, because we're gonna curve these in, and we basically need to remove those anchor points. You know, otherwise you can bend these, like curve these with this, like you can do this curvature, and we're gonna do that later. And make sure you don't have any anchor points there. Okay, letter T. Let's go and cut these with the scissor tool. And this also. I need to learn the shortcut of the scissor tool. C. Not even a big deal. Let me see about this. Object, blend, make. As you can see, it didn't make the blend here for some reason. I don't know. Let me try it here. Object, blend, make. And here we have it. But here there's like no blending. Anyways, I'm thinking to recreate it manually then. Why not? Why not? There you go. There's the center point. I'm gonna delete these. Now we have them. Let me go to object, expand. Okay, on group, select this internal one, the center line. Okay, we got the letter T. What the heck? Now we got it. Let's go for the letter E. This is gonna be a little bit interesting because I don't even know how to do this, but we're gonna. Actually, I do know. Is this ungrouped? Yeah, it's ungrouped. We're gonna see. I'm going to cut everything in pieces. Oh, it's way easier with the shortcut now. I don't use the letter C that much. I mean the scissor tool that much. Go to object, blend, make. Object, blend, make. Nothing happens. Object, blend, make. Again with this, object, blend. Let's see if it works. It worked. It didn't work out with this one. I'm thinking to pull this here. Now we have it. We're gonna expand all of this. Go to object, expand. Okay. Now we're going to remove on group. Let's delete this one. We don't need it. Let me ungroup all of this because we have some grouped stuff. Is this grouped? Oh my god, everything is grouped. Okay, now we good. Now we good. Yep. Okay, let's see what's up with the letter E. Should go somewhere around here. This should go somewhere around here. This here. Another thing, I'm gonna select this line, and this. Actually, yeah, this one, and this one. And we're gonna join them together because these are not joined. They're not joints. And then do it again here. Now they're joined together. And not but the least, we have the letter R. I'm gonna delete these. And I'm gonna press release compound path. We're gonna go press C, cut this interior part, and we're gonna cut it here too. I think that. Okay. starting to come together pretty good. Gonna select these, go to object, blend, make. Whoa, what happened, bro? So yeah, this one's interesting. This one's interesting because we have a little bit of problem going on here, but I'm thinking to recreate it anyway. So anyways, I'm just gonna go on and, you know, later on recreate it, like correct that little part. But because we're gonna need a straight line here also, and I think I'm gonna connect it with this, which is gonna be interesting. Object, where is that? Blend, make. That's not how you do it, man. Let me expand these, see what happens if it's going to. Nah, it won't. Anyways, let me do another trick. I'm gonna cut this. Whoa, what the hell happened, boys? What the hell happened? Anyways, I gotta blend. I think I gotta blend these. Can I blend these? Object, blend, make. Wow, no. Okay, anyways, just gonna expand these and then recreate some of those parts. I don't know how the hell I did it last time. We don't need these. These are expanded like fully, but these are not, and we're gonna need these. We're gonna. Okay, we're gonna connect this. What's the joint? Press the joint tool, and there you go. Now I'm gonna need to connect. Now this is gonna be an interesting stuff. I don't think I'm gonna stay here to make this perfect, but I'm gonna find somewhere the center point, some around here. It could be. There you go. Actually, I'm gonna delete this part because it looks kind of weird. Okay. From here, I'm gonna press P and create a handle and recreate this one. Not that good, but if you're good with pen tool and stylization, then if you have these kind of problems, you can correct them easily. Pretty easily. Okay, it should be something around here. It's not that good, but for reference, this is gonna do the job. It should do the job. Okay, we're starting to get to the end. I'm going to ungroup this. I'm gonna go press and hold Alt, create a new copy. Center should be around here. Extend it. There you go, my friend. I'm gonna delete this one. Okay, finally. So basically you should, you know, have something like this. You know, the center points, I mean the center lines, and right now we're gonna delete the outer lines. And you're gonna be left with some ugly ass weird typography, but don't worry, we're gonna dress that up. Come on, man. Come on, man. Wait a second. What happened here? Ungroup. Okay. So we are left with these ugly ass lines. Okay. Now the thing is, don't modify this. Whoops. Don't modify this. You know, make this longer or make this. I don't know how, because we're gonna do. And this is gonna basically have this furry stuff going on. So basically, it's gonna mainly recreate the whole form. What I want is make this banded, because it won't look good when it's like when it has like those furry effects on it. So this is the whole thing I'm going to modify, and that's kind of it. You know, I'm gonna leave the rest like this and see how it's gonna look. you know, after it's basically finished. Now what I want to do is see how thick the fur is going to be. It's going to be, the thickness of the fur is going to be something around this. I'm gonna check it, you know, here. Actually, it's gonna be good like this. Okay, it should be like this. Okay, Shift plus X, so you're in the fill, or you can go here, press this thing, and it's gonna flip, you know, from stroke to fill, or from fill to stroke. Add some gradients. You go here on the gradients, press this, change the oh, actually, what? You need to select, right now the top is the stroke, and if you press the gradients, it's basically gonna add the gradient of the stroke, which basically you don't want. And you want to fill the fill with gradients, so you go and click on the fill, and as you can see, the fill right now is on the top and the stroke is on the bottom. So if you're gonna press this again, it's gonna fill with gradients the fill. I don't know how that's it, but you get the main idea. Okay, let's recolor these. You can double click on these little dots. I don't have any colors, I don't know why. RGB, I'm gonna select the blue, and here let's select some different stuff. This is a wild color. I'm just gonna go with this anyways. So what are the steps? I'm gonna press and hold Alt and drag it, press also Shift so we can isolate it. And now here we're gonna select them both, go to Object, Blend, and Make. As you can see, it created 3 dots, but we want to make this filled with a lot of dots, so we're gonna go here to the Blend tool, double click, Previews, select Specified Steps, and just increase the number. As you can see, while you're increasing, it basically starts to come alive, and it creates one single line, because this is how you create lines from dots basically. So yeah, it should be like a lot of dots. Mine is like 168, but yeah, there's an interesting color. If you double click on one of these circles, you basically can double click on this circle or this circle. So I'm gonna double click on this, select this, and go press G so we can manipulate the gradient. I think it to be something like this to be more interesting. And I'm gonna double click again on this one, and now I just came up with an idea to make it like this. Now we're talking about, boys. So what I did is basically flipped this one. So as you can see here, the blue is here, but I think the same thing is here, but the main idea is the pink is up here, and here the pink is down here. So it's gonna create this twisted effect. Wow, I'm thinking that the circle should have been bigger, but anyways, I'm just gonna increase it like this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna create a new copy from all of this, so if I don't do something right, I mean things go wrong, I can basically go back to the original one and, you know, select a different thickness, because this is going to be the thickness of all the letters. I'm thinking so the main idea is select this, and you select the letter, and go to Object, go to Blend, and you go to Replace Spine. And now we have this interesting effect going on. I was also thinking to select all of them and go to Object, Blend, and you can't replace spine this way. You need to replace it like manually. So what you need to do is create a new copy of this, and you're gonna go and replace Blend, replace spine separately, one by one. So I'm gonna create more copies, you know, so I have more stuff going on. I don't need to. You can create copies by Press and hold Alt, you just go down, press also Shift. From here, Control D until you get bored. So, I'm gonna delete these. I'm gonna go to the A, select one of these, go to Objects, Blend, Replace Spine. Do the same thing. Object, Blend, Replace Spine. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna create more copies, man, because I'm getting to the end. As you can see, they're like pretty distorted already, but we're gonna adjust that accordingly. Replace spine. What? I can't replace the spine of this. Incredible. Why the hell I can't replace it? Object, go. Blend. There you go, replace spine. He's joking with me. Blend, replace. If you have a long name, then you're gonna have to deal with this manual work. So, everything got replaced. So far the text looks terrible. I'm gonna create a new copy. But I like the colors, by the way. It looks really nice. Looks really cute. Alright. Now we have this. Now this is a step where we're gonna adjust the text because it's a total disaster how it looks right now at the moment. I'm thinking to connect these anchor points here, and I don't know if I could connect with this one. I don't think I could. Just a sec. I'm gonna need a trick. What? Pad joined by the drawing tool must either be in the same group or one that must not be inside any group. Anyways, whatever you say. It's pretty good like this. I gotta go with this to the bottom, and now I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna delete this one. So basically what we're doing here is arranging and reshaping the text. Man, I pretty much messed this up. So you know, I pretty much messed this up. I needed to combine these two. So what I can do is go back here. See, this is why I create copy pastes. And select these two again. I need 1, 2, 3 of these. And recreate these again. I'm thinking to, let me see if, I'm thinking to like make this like this, bend this a little bit. So I don't need only 2. See what happens. Object, blend, replace spine. Yeah. Object. Look how cute it looks. So this is a new thing. So this is a separate option, like a secondary option, but for me, to be honest, works better than having the original. So I'm gonna group. Are these grouped? No, they're not grouped. Control G, Control G. I'm gonna place these here. Okay, and now you can see it looks even more interesting. Now, with the direction tool, direct selection tool, basically you can reposition the anchor points. You just select the anchor points where you need to modify. See this? You select these. You don't need to select the whole circle, you just select the anchor point and you just modify it. This is how you do this. Thinking to see what was going on here. Lock grids. There we go. What if I do this? An illegal move. Anyways, I'm gonna go and so as you can see, some of the letters basically need to be in the same size. For example, the letter P, you adjust the letter P, basically it needs to be a little bit wider. I'm gonna select this area and press the left arrow. I just press the arrow and it expands a little more. For me, basically this one looks better when it's expanded. As you can see, it just distorted here, so I'm gonna go back because I didn't select all the anchor points. So what I'm gonna do is select only this, this, and this, these anchor points. Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna go here and bring this anchor point inside. I'm gonna create a new grid. If you don't know how to create these guidelines, then just press Ctrl R, and here it's gonna appear the guidelines, and you just press and hold and bring down the guidelines, you know. So that way you know exactly. I need to know the how tall are these letters, basically. Yeah, pink is so amazing, I love it. So this is the right size. So I need to extend the letter E. I'm gonna select this and this. And there you go. Rearrange this one. The letter R is pretty good. It's a little bit funky, but it's alright. I'm going to reposition this one. Not good. So you don't do this, you know, because as you can see, the circles are getting compressed there, like they get distorted. So you only select with the direct selection tool this anchor point. Just pull it in. It kind of disappears. Okay. Good. Should go approximately in this zone. Let me check this out. Not bad, not bad. I should do something with the letter R also. Make it more appealing. Okay, so far so good. I still need to adjust this one. Okay, so after you finished, doing this, like editing this whole thing, you create a new copy. Okay, so you don't mess around with this part. You create a new copy so nothing gets badly distorted. But first, actually, you can see another thing because we have a full line here. I'm gonna ungroup it. This is a long line, so the circles basically get more rare. So basically you need to add more circles in this, because here in this shorter line the circles are like more condensed. So we're gonna go to, wait, not there, we're gonna go here, the blend tool, double click, previews, and increase the circles. So as you can see, I increased to 300 from 100 and something, and now it's smooth again. And now I'm gonna create a new copy. Okay, we have this. From here we're gonna add the distorted fluffy kind of thing. So we're gonna go to the effects, go to distort and transform, and raw, make it raw. And we're gonna go to previews. Alright, so as you can see, it's starting to make this more raw. Gonna increase the size. So basically you can adjust here what you want and how you want it. Like for every typeface, for if it's like more thinner, you can add more rawness or less rawness, or basically you adjust, everyone basically can adjust how they want it. And here are the details. Right now it's on 10. If I increase the details, it's gonna look more furry. I'm gonna go to basically I want to increase the size even more to somewhere around 34. As you can see on 34, the letter A doesn't even show. You can't see the letter A already. So I'm thinking on alright, you can add more details. This means more fur, it gets more smoother, and for me this is pretty good. I mean, yeah. And as I zoom in, you can see the details of the fur. It doesn't look necessarily 100% like a fur, it's vector, but it's pretty much clean. I'm gonna need to adjust the letter A now. Maybe bring it here. No, that doesn't look that good, but it's okay how it looks. Maybe I can like scale it down. So now the circle is getting smaller. No, doesn't look good, so I'm gonna scale down a little like this eventually. But you can do millions of adjustments. So yeah, basically, this is it. You can like put on a different kind of t-shirts, hoodies, and whatsoever. It looks pretty cool. I can do that right now. I'm gonna put and upload on some mockups. Yes, you can see we have some right here. I'm just gonna add just a sec. Let me check. Control C again. It's not Control C'ing. Why not? There you go. I think because the file is like too big. Actually, I'm gonna expand this stuff. I'm gonna create another one. Go to Object, Expand. There you go. Group. Now it looks fancy. Yeah. Go here. I'm gonna go with pixels, basically. Scale it down. Control S, and I think we have somewhere on the hoodie. On the hoodie, there you go. There's like another one. We can do this all day. I'm thinking to make it pink actually. I'm gonna repaint. Wait a sec, with this pink. Yeah? Oh, wow. I don't even know what to say of this. I'm gonna thinking to create another color. White. And decrease the size, the stroke or whatever. Now we have something. Nah. What? Oh no, this is bad. This is really bad, dude. I'm gonna make it blue. I mean, these color options, like how I see there's like you know, the packaging on some tampons, like really like blue and pink. Now I'm getting the idea. But anyways, we can recreate the colors. Actually, I'm thinking to make this more darker, so what if, oh, with this color it looks pretty badass. Anyways, let's just do something real with this. I'm gonna create a new color, make this darker. Add there, and from here I'm going to select this. Oh wait, whoa. I need to put this layer right on top of the whole thing. Now we're talking. It's kind of strong, I gotta admit that. This could look good. Looks pretty solid. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't like it, let's be honest. Looks bad. This one looks good. Anyway, they're gonna work with blue and pink. They're gonna work with blue and pink. Let me make this darker. It's good, man. I'm gonna decrease the size of this to this. There you go. I'm gonna destroy the quality right now, but right now I don't care. I'm gonna make the rest pink, right? Exactly. And double click on this, get some pink action going on. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. I'm starting to like this stuff. Actually, which is the color? I'm gonna control C the color. The color. Actually, no. I'm just gonna paste it. Recolor. Control S. Good. We should be good. What is that? Draw. Okay, pink. So basically you can find these mockups also down in the description, and you can download them if you want to play around or just print it, because it could look pretty dope. Look at that. It's pretty badass. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if I can like black, white. Oh wow, now we're talking. Now it's money. It's kind of, you know, too white here. I mean, it's like burned already, but you get the main idea. So yeah, this was it. Hope it helped. You saw something, you learned something, and yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check the other videos also on the right. So yeah, have a great day. Bye bye.